Everyone, myself Dr. S. Mohammed NAZEER. Now I am going to teach you macroeconomics. In macroeconomics, general equilibrium of real and monetary sector, ISLM framework. The concept of general equilibrium is used to mean a situation in which there is a simultaneous equilibrium in both goods market and money market. The Keynesian one-sector model deals with the equilibrium in the goods market and it does not deal with the money market equilibrium. Goods market equilibrium is defined by an equality between saving and investment. Saving is a direct function of income. S equals to F of Y. Investment is an inverse function of rate of interest. I equals to F of R. Rate of interest rises, the investment will fall. This is called inverse relationship. IS schedule represents the combination of interest rate and income level, where saving and investment equilibrium takes place. At that point, the product market is in equilibrium. This is shown as real equilibrium at which I equals to S. On the other hand, money market equilibrium is defined by an equality between demand and supply of money. In equilibrium, L equals to M, where L denotes demand for money, M stands for supply of money. I repeat, L denotes demand for money and M stands for supply of money. The total demand for money is divided into L1 and L2, where L1 stands for transaction and precautionary demand for money, which functions of L1 is equals to F of Y. Similarly, L2 stands for speculative demand for money and it is an inverse function of interest. L2 is equals to F of R. In equilibrium, L equals to M. There is an interaction between money market and goods market. The study of interaction between two markets form the core of general equilibrium model. Credit goes to A.H. Hansen and J.R. Hicks, who have brought about synthesis between goods market and money market. In order to analyze the general equilibrium analysis, the economy can be divided into commodity market and money market. Commodity market equilibrium. Let me see the commodity market equilibrium. I equals to S. This can be explained with the help of diagram. This diagram shows the commodity market equilibrium. IS curve is the locus of all interest rates and income levels at which commodity market is in equilibrium. At that point, the demand for and supply of commodities are equal. In other words, equilibrium occurs at the point at which saving and investment are equal. Derivation of IS curve is explained these diagrams. This is the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, investment demand schedule is shown. Rate of interest is measured in y-axis and the level of investment is shown in x-axis. So the rate of interest is y-axis and level of investment is shown in x-axis. It shows the inverse relationship between two. That is to say, when rate of interest are high, the investment is low and vice versa. Saving investment equality is shown in quadrant 2. Since saving is always equals to investment, this curve is the straight line or 45-degree line from the origin. The third quadrant, saving schedule is plotted. Here it is assumed that the level of saving is 0 at income level is 100. Level of saving is 0 at income level is 100 crores and the marginal propensity to save is 0.5. The fourth quadrant, this is the fourth quadrant. This fourth quadrant depicts the product market equilibrium. The derivation of IS or product market equilibrium can be explained by taking 3% as the rate of interest. 3% as the rate of interest. At the 3% rate of interest, the level of investment is 50 crores, which is shown in the first quadrant. When investment is 50 crores, saving may be also 50 crores, which is shown in the second quadrant. In the quadrant 3, the saving function indicates that 50 crores can be shaved only an income of rupees 200 crores. Income of rupees 200 crores, 50 crores can only save. And then the level of income is 200. So the 50 crores saving may also be 50 crores which shown in the second quadrant. In the quadrant 3, the saving function indicates the 50 crores can be saved only at an income level of 200 crores. In the fourth quadrant, 1 point of product market equilibrium can be obtained. That is, the rate of interest 3% at level of income, which will equate the saving and investment is rupees 200 crores. If the rate of interest to 4%, what will happen? Investment falls to 25 crores. Saving will also 25 crores, and it will reflect in the income side also. Income will be 150 crores. If the rate of interest falls to 2%, investment increases by 75 crores and the equivalent level of income is 75 crores, the saving will be there. Then the 75 crore rupees saving, the income will be 250 crores. By joining the different points of equilibrium rates of interest, the level of income IS curve can be obtained. Next we will see the LM curve. Now money market equilibrium, that is LM. Monetary equilibrium or derivation of LM curve can also be shown in the same way. LM curve is the locus of combinations of interest rate and real income levels at which the supply of money is equals to the demand for money as given in the diagram. In the diagram, quadrant 1, the inverse relation between the speculative demand for money and the rate of interest. Speculative demand for money and the rate of interest. When the rate of interest is 3%, the speculative demand for money is 25 crores. The speculative demand for money is 25 crores. At the speculative, at 2% rate of interest, the speculative demand for money is 50 crores. At 1%, it will be 75 crores. In the second quadrant, it is assumed that the money supply in the economy is rupees 125 crores. When the speculative demand for money is 25 crores, remaining 100 crores will be devoted for transaction demand for money. Look here, now the speculative demand for money is 25. So the remaining amount 100 crore goes to transaction demand for money. The third quadrant shows the direct relation between income and the transaction demand for money. When the transaction demand for money is 100 crore, the corresponding income level is 200 crores. The fourth quadrant shows the money market equilibrium. When rate of interest is 3, the money supply is 125 crores. The fourth quadrant shows the money market equilibrium. When the rate of interest is 3 and the money supply is 125 crores, the equilibrium level of income is 200 crores. Let's see what happens if rate of interest falls to 2%. The speculative demand for money will increases by 50 crores. Okay, transaction demand for money will fall to 75 crores. Actually, the total supply of money is 125. 125 minus 50, the 75 is the transaction demand for money. Then it becomes the total income is 150 crores. In this way, by selecting different rates of interest, equilibrium level of income can be found out to get the LM curve. Although IS and LM curve shows the several rate of interest and levels of income consist with product market equilibrium and money market equilibrium respectively. There is only one rate of interest and one level of income which consists with both. By superimposing IS and LM function, we get the general equilibrium as shown in this diagram. Y-axis represents rate of interest, x-axis represents income. The interaction of IS and LM curve takes place at 3% of rate of interest and 200 crores of income level. At this rate of interest and the level of income, the level of investment is rupees 100 crores. There is general equilibrium at 3% rate of interest and at rupees 200 crores level of income. Thus, there is only one combination of income and rate of interest at which both I equals to S. I equals to S and L equals to M. The general equilibrium prevails. All other combination of income and rate of interest, there is disequilibrium in either the goods market or the money market.